everybody, I'm doing the cassette tape video now. Welcome to the channel. If you enjoy the video, please like it. Like, it matters to us creators that you like. It just takes a minute. You just hit that button right there. It doesn't even take a minute. It takes way less than a minute. It means a ton if you do like the video. If you don't like the video, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Cassette tapes. So while I was out in the car editing that video for Easy Street Records, you know, and Triumph and all that, you know, you cassette tape people, wait till you see what we got. My wife picked out all of these, and she did a great job. And they were all clearanced out because they got a bunch of stuff in, and RJ and Gary and the guys down there at Daybreak. So they were just marking down the cassette tapes to 49 cents. 49 cents. This is Joe Walsh. I have the record for this too. This is the cassette tape. Life's Been Good to Me So Far. You heard that song? They say I'm crazy, but I have a good time. Joe Walsh tells a story of how the lyrics to that. He goes, of all the songs he's written and performed over the years, the one he gets asked the most about is Life's Been Good to Me So Far. And then he recorded a video and he's like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm putting out this video. All right, the Beach Boys. Got a Beach Boys cassette. This is 20 Greatest Hits by the Beach Boys. And it's that one. So I've never seen that record before. I'm sure there's a record binding too. But it'd be a double album, right? Rod Stewart, Maggie May. Is this like a cassette single or something? No, it isn't. I guess he made an album called Maggie May. I thought Maggie May was on a different record, but I'm probably wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things when it comes to knowing stuff about classic rock and such. 49 cents. Rod Stewart, Maggie May. All right, and that's a great one. Here's one that my wife's been looking for. Any vinyl by this woman. Hard to find. But she found the cassette tape. That is Miss Whitney Houston. Mrs. Whitney Houston, if you want to go into that. There's her cassette tape. $2. Was this $2 or was it 49 cents? It says $2.
That was $2.
Oh, she paid $2 for this. I don't blame you. I mean, it's red. How often do you see that?
It's hard to find Whitney Houston stuff.
It is hard to find Whitney Houston stuff. Oh, it's a white tape too. Dolby System stereo. Usually when they're white, they're just like a normal position tape. Some of the best sounding tapes I have are metal. If you can find those. Those are hard to find. But this is still a really great find. 1985. And it's in great condition. Like, this thing looks like it's hardly been played. It looks almost new.
How does someone not play that?
Right? Whitney Houston. Gonna put that in the old Kenwood over there. Randy Newman. My wife and I both love us some Randy Newman. For those of you who don't know, if you've heard any of the Toy Story movies, he's pretty famous for doing the Toy Story, You Got a Friend in Me. He's got a lot of great music. I've heard Randy Newman. I think back in the 80s, I think the first song they played a lot on MTV was I Love L.A. Randy Newman riding around in his big pink Cadillac convertible. And, yep. Randy Newman. So that's a good one. Beach Boys concert. This one, you see this record a lot in the bargain bin. I think almost every time I've been record shopping, you see this you're going to see this record. It's a good record, too. It's a good live recording of the Beach Boys. I'm not going to lie. I like it. I like it a lot. Here's another Beach Boys cassette tape. This one I'm not familiar with that cover at all. Beach Boys. They got a Mustang on the front. Ford Mustang. Looks like a 66. It's got the Wayfarer glasses. So that's like, it's telling me 80s. Something like that. What year is this? 1986. Surfing Safari, Surfing USA. You know, they're gonna recycle. They're gonna recycle the big hits. You can't blame them, you know? Why wouldn't you? Kokomo, that was a big one. They had a hit in the 80s, man. Kokomo. It was on the Cocktail soundtrack. It's another one of those Tom Cruise and music back in the day. Beach Boys, look at that font. Right? You're gonna use a font. That's the one to use right there. Beach Boys, it just looks like some Polaroid somebody took one night. Dolby System Stereo, 49 cents, 1981. Do It Again, California Girls, You Still Believe in Me, Windy, Help Me Rhonda, Breakaway. You know, typical Beach Boys stuff. Ooh, look, it's got the red lettering on that cassette tape right there. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Still got a lot more to go. How far do we got, honey?
I know,
The Beach Boys! How many Beach Boys cassette tapes do these people have? Lord!
You can't go wrong with Beach Boys.
You can't go wrong.
Summertime.
I get around, all summer long. Little hands will run away. Wendy again. Do you remember walking in the sand? Was that Aerosmith? That's the Beach Boys. Girls on the Beach, Drive In, Don't Back Down. There's another Beach Boys cassette tape. What does the cassette tape look like? I'm always curious about that. Capitol Records. This is another one that's in really great condition. Like, these people, did they not put them in their car? Like, did you not have a car to put these in? Because they would be beat if you did. You'd have like beer or soda spilled on them, odds are. Maybe some fast food. Like
they're all only 49 cents.
McDonald's French fry wedged in there. I know, only 49 cents.
But that were more than 49 cents.
Do you get that though? Like if someone has a car stereo and they're listening to cassette tapes in their car, they're a lot more beat up than they would be if they left them at home. You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. They get like a McDonald's French fry that's, you know, it still looks the same as if you bought it yesterday, but it's been in there since like the late 70s. But it's still... Jimi Hendrix. This is cool. Cassette tape. Jimi Hendrix on Radio 1.
I knew you'd like that one because you've been into
Yeah,
Jimmy
yeah.
lately.
I have been into Jimmy. I've been into
Was that
Jimmy
a 49 cent one or is that
It
more?
is a 49 cent one.
Wow.
This is NKO. RYKO. This looks like a radio thing.
Oh, huh.
I wonder if it's a metal tape. It looks like a metal tape. I don't know. It's BBC. So this is a BBC release. That might be a metal tape. So this may sound amazing.
Now I want to hear it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got some wear to it. Somebody's played this. There's a well-loved cassette tape. I mean, if you have some Jimi Hendrix, you're going to be playing that stuff. All right? You just are. If you have some, I don't know, Lawrence Welk, those are always in great condition. There's nobody's played them, right? They're just, wow, this is in great condition. You know why? Because they haven't played it. They didn't wear it out. They didn't, you know, well-loved music gets worn out. You know why records are beat? Because somebody really liked it. I think that's another cool thing about old records that are kind of beat, is you can think about like the people before you that really enjoyed the music, you know, devoured that record. It's kind of cool. As the boomers get older and start going into retirement homes or moving to Florida or on the West Coast, it's Arizona. You know, the Phoenix area, like Arizona is like the new, it's like the West Coast's Florida without all that pesky
Palm Springs
storms and such. Or Palm Springs. Yeah, Palm Springs is another one. What? It's July and 112 degrees? Love it. Love that. I don't know. I'll be honest, as I get older, the cold around here, you know, it starts to nip at your bones a little. But I don't know. I'm an old...
It makes us tired.
Ooh, this one's got receipts in it, Dana. Holy smokes. So, Southern California, 1962. Look at this. This is another Beach Boys. Oh, this one's got the emblem on it. She's real fine, my... Yep. Anyway, so there's a receipt in here. This looks interesting. Always find some relics from back in the day. 1991. It's got a date on it. It was in October 15th, 1991. Somebody paid, I don't know what they bought. They bought 3 things for $7.98 with those cassette tapes. Yeah, something else fell out of here. There's another receipt. Ooh, no, this is from Musicland. Yakima Mall over in Eastern Washington. This is Yakima. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. It's faded ink. Somebody needs to change the ink cartridge. It says Musicland. It doesn't say what it is. This is from 91 also. This is September of 91. At 3:41 p.m., they bought something for $10.77 with $11 cash. Yeah, that might be your tape. You know what? Musicland. That's pretty freaking cool. I think we should keep this in here. I want to put it back in here. Again, we have a clear cassette tape. XDR.
She's real fine, my form.
You know, a lot of them, when they are metal or chromium, they'll say that on the cassette tape, but I don't see any of that on here. I see XDR, Capitol Records. Doesn't say position 1 or position 2. It just says HX Pro Dolby. Is that metal? I don't know. Maybe some of you cassette tape experts can enlighten me on that. A little Corona Premier. This is like super light Corona. This is like the Michelob Ultra of Corona. I'm not gonna lie, it's not great. It's not like a normal Corona. This is like unleaded Corona. Low octane Corona. It's like somebody took Corona and poured out half of it and filled the other half with water. Okay, so we got the Heart. Heart's a local band from around here in the Seattle area. The Heart Ladies. They're doing another show. They're doing a tour, concert kind of thing. It's like more like a bunch of bands getting together. I heard on the radio they did. Nancy Hart was on the radio. I was kind of overhearing it. I was at a job. I'm a gig worker. I'm at somebody's house and they were playing. I heard Nancy Hart talking about being on doing a concert tour thing. I don't know. I didn't hear the whole thing. So Harry Connick Jr. Is he a jazz singer? I don't know what he is. He's just Harry Connick Jr. Ooh, look at this. It's got the...
He's kind of the old school, like a...
He's kind of a standards kind of guy, yeah, right? Standards kind of singer kind of dude. She, that's the name of the record. It's called She, 1984. Sony. This is another one. It looks like a metal tape. I don't know. It doesn't say metal on it. Why don't you just put CRO2 or something, or they just didn't want to spend that kind of money? Odds are. Yeah, let's make them look like a chromium tape. That's high quality, hi-fi stuff, you know. Because I have a 2015 system, right? Tuner, so to speak, that we run everything through, and I can do Bluetooth on it. And I have my Kenwood cassette player that we had to hook up through the RCA cables because this only has 2 RCA inputs. So I had to make a separate thing with a switch and the whole thing. But it sounds amazing. Like, it sounds better than streaming. I'll say that. Some of the tapes, not all of them, most of them, they don't. Most of them don't sound better than streaming. But the chromium ones, the metal ones, they do sound better than streaming. Oh, we have another one, Dana. They kept the receipt. These people keep receipts.
They're the same people.
This is a collection, yeah. He said they bought a huge collection with a lot of cassette tapes and just don't have a lot of room for them. This is like a best of. It's a comp, another comp by Heart. Look at that.
There was a lot more Heart in there, and I didn't get them.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Heart. This is it's got Dreamboat Annie, Dog and Butterfly, Cherry Blossom Road, These Dreams, Barracuda. You know, it's a comp. So what's on the receipt? There's another one. It's a faded receipt. Does this ink just fade over time?
Yeah, it does.
It must. Valley Fair Mall. It's a 509 area code. If you want to call this number, hey, call in now. 509-453-4680. That should be NRM Music at the Valley Fair Mall. 1995. This is the year our son was born. Ooh, this is not too... Well, no, this is September. September at 1:54 p.m. It's almost the same receipt. Maybe they changed. I don't know. This company got around. The road home. It even says it right here on the receipt. Back in 91. Look at that. And Alive and Pickin'. They held on to that one. Well, we don't have Alive and Pickin' here. But this cassette tape was $8.99. Back in 1990. Can you even see that? Can you even see that? It was $8.99. They used $20. They bought 2 cassette tapes. A lot of money back then. $8.99. Damn. I'd be lucky to spend $8.99 on a record nowadays. Unless it's brand new, I spend a lot more than $8.99. Maybe adjusted for inflation. I don't know. So, another Heart cassette tape. Oh, we're down to the last one. I know. Yay. Mr. Bryan Adams, Cuts Like a Knife. We also have this record, but it doesn't look like this.
Cuts like a knife, but it feels so right.
I don't know, maybe it does. But it's different. A&M. This looks like more of a... This tape's been played quite a bit. Cuts Like a Knife. Program 1, Program 2. It's not side 1 and side 2. It's Program 1 and Program 2 because they're doing something different, trendy. Bryan Adams, Cuts Like a Knife. Those are the cassette tapes. All of them. We're going to play some cassette tapes now. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you know what to do. You know what it would make my heart sing. You would subscribe. I mean, if you made it this far, right? You might as well. And I got cassette tapes. Going to share that on this video. That's Kenny Rogers the Gambler. I know. You saw this. I do this because there's like a glare thing that goes on. And I just don't like it. It bothers me. So I'll put a record up there because I know that's something you were wondering about. And I've just solved that cognitive dissonance for you. You're welcome. Now,